He's one of the most powerful men on the planet. He's a white supremacist. Some people say he is a white supremacist. I say he's a suspected white supremacist. His entire cabinet is full of suspected white supremacists. Okay, now, some of the most powerful people in the world are members of the U.S. Supreme Court. Are they white supremacists? Is Ella Kagan a white supremacist? Well, is Sonia Sotomayor, is she a white supremacist? Well, let's look at the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court put down a ruling, and it's never been overturned, that a black man has no rights a white man is bound to respect. Oh, for heaven's sake. Sir, the Supreme Court used the word white supremacy and black superiority in the Taney ruling with Dred Scott, and they never overturned that. As a matter of fact, the Dred Scott decision was used in a court case a couple of years ago. So the white supremacists, they dominate the Supreme Court as well. Look at the documents.
All right. We back. I was listening to my boy Tariq and trying to school these people, which is now I look back at the 70s, the 80s when I used to fight those white folks. Cause I grew up with them, you know what I'm saying? I grew up with upper middle class white people, born and raised right there in OC. Republicans, you know what I'm saying? The heart. Right there in the heart of Orange County. Sat down. And I couldn't realize all that I've been through, going on 48 years. 48 years. 48 years. 2 more years, be 50. Half a century on this earth. And, I might leave, go to sleep for a couple of years or whatever, and I come to realize that more and more, even today when I went left here, went to go to the gym for a couple hours and dealing with, the LA side of the gym, I've come to realize that y'all niggas don't know shit. Y'all really don't. Y'all don't know. It's like, it's like, wow, man, I can't believe now niggas just don't know nothing. You can't, life is about, see, they got you thinking that life's all about education. It's about going to school, learning, and it's fine. Go out there, do that. If you have the opportunity, I understand that. I'm not knocking that. I'm not knocking it at all. But you can't mix that with reality. So stop trying to mix all that logic you got from your oppressors, or you say your oppressors, whatever, and taking that, thinking that you know something. You don't know shit. I don't know none of that shit y'all learn. I ain't tried, no, we had no desire, because I see what it does to people. I was talking to this one girl, this young, pretty black chick. She walked into the sauna where I was at. I ain't been in the sauna and steam room in a while. I used to go every day, but I don't really go as much as I used to go. And they had that bad boy hot. The one in LA, that bad boy ain't no joke. Both steam room and the sauna was bumping. I was like, wow, this is what's up. So I go in the sauna first, and this young girl, she walked in, and I thought she was about 23, but she ended up being 18, right? So I'm like, wow, 18, and and so I was sitting there talking to her about this and that, and then the subject came up because she said something about her heart. She said her heart is feeling funny or whatever. She was like making a joke. And I just naturally told her, I said, you need to get that checked. A lot of women are dying from heart disease a lot of women. Well, I was referring to black women. I thought maybe she, got the hint. I mean, I'm pretty sure she did. But and she told me her birthday. Because I was, trying to find out what her sign was and everything. And so when she told me she was a Leo, I started talking about people who I knew that was Leos, and but then her birthday is the same day as Justin Faith James, who I first met when I first came out of jail from 2000 after 9/11. I met her, and she ended up dying from a heart aneurysm or something, referring that she ended up dying a year later from that. And her birthday was the same day as this girl that I was talking to in the sauna. The same day. I told her, I said, yeah, her birthday is April, her birthday is August 16th. Ain't yours August 16th? So yeah, she passed away from a heart condition back in 2003. So you need to get that checked out. You need to check your, don't just assume because it's beaten, that's it. You need to do some tests, make sure you don't. I mean, you have to understand, we don't do that. They don't. Listen, when you go to the doctors, when you go to see these people are over, they're government people. These people are over, they're part of population control. So if you don't care, they don't care. You feel me? The white people, yeah, they'll take care of them. They'll give them all kind of, they give them all kind of stuff to take and they run tests. But black folks, you gotta pretty much tell them what you want, or they just overlook it. They don't say shit. This is because it's all about population control. Less of y'all, it's good for the economy, good for all that. So y'all need to go out there and start using what you paying into your doctor thing. You're using it to the fullest. Don't let these folks just tell you anything. I don't let them tell me anything, and I go and I go to the VA. I don't just tell. I tell them what I think, and we're gonna give questions and stuff. If they want to answer it, so it's up to them. But I can ask anything I want to ask them. Especially if you're paying for it, you better go and ask people what's up and tell them to check this, check that, make sure, this runs my family. And, don't be afraid. Don't let these people intimidate you. You're sitting there start living with this fearful attitude. Like you just, just like let technology just rule your life. People don't even talk to each other. They let the computer talk for them. Like I'm letting the computer talk to me for like right now. I'm using the computer. I'm using the computer because the stuff that I be saying to y'all in person, y'all be ready to kill me. Y'all be ready to, so I understand the whole logic behind it. But when it comes to your health, you gotta look at yourself as you're the one being on the defensive side. You're not on the offensive side. You're the defensive side. So if you're on the defensive side, you better open your mouth up and start talking. That's the time to get ghetto. Y'all get ghetto at the wrong times. You get ghetto, people get ghetto to me, and I'm trying to help them. Dude walk into the steam room today. I was in the steam room, and dude walk in. He was saying, "So I'm trying to fight." My whole objective of why I do what I do is to fight this heat. So whatever I'm doing, I don't care what it is. You should understand or have an idea to understand that it's just fighting the heat. We just do crazy stuff. That's why you find more crazy stuff happens in hot weather places. More crime is done in hot weather places. So you have to understand that. So when you're in that heat, you never know what a person might say, or you just gotta flow through it. You know what I'm saying? But see, to me, that's when it comes down to people. You testing people, and then and then you gotta know where you're at. Like when he walked in, he sat next to me. He was sitting. He sat right next to me. So, cause he said it was hot. First of all, he walked out, and then he didn't come in. Then he came back, and, and so I said, when he walked in, he tried to come in with a different demeanor. Like, I don't know, this is you. For like, he tried to act like it wasn't him that came in the first time. Nigga, I lived every year you lived and more. Okay, so you can't, But I understand. So I'm just gonna, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna ease in it just to let him know. So he comes off hard. Do I know you? So I'm like, okay, well, I'm already tired and hot already, so I ain't got time to be sitting there arguing and fussing with no youngster, probably about 18, 19. So I could have went some other way. I could have. He gave me the power to just for me to act a fool. But I figured if I did that, that wasn't gonna help nothing. Cause he's by himself, and I have no audience. So I got a whole bunch. I got a dude older than me sitting next to me. He's exercising, doing his weights and stuff. He probably in his 50s or 60s. And this girl is right next to him, so I gotta protect them. So I just gotta stall him out and weigh it out, but let him know that I'm gonna use this situation just to get through this heat and see who wins that. Let's fight the heat. Forget about wordplay, because all it's gonna do is take it to another level. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change the whole game and see. I'm gonna let you winning, because I've been here for a while, but and I've been in the sauna for half hour, 20 minutes. So you ahead because you just now coming in. So I'm the one who's behind. I'm the one who's behind, really, because I'm fighting this heat. He ain't fighting the heat like I'm fighting the heat. But you have to understand, I've been here for a while. My body's used to it. His body ain't used to it, so his body's going to get heat faster than mine. Because I put that silent treatment on him. See, when you put that silent treatment, the heat comes. So when the heat came, he got hot fast. He had to bounce. He had to bounce out. So now I'm the winner. So now... Okay, I won that little session, but now I gotta understand this fool. He's going to go call his boys. That's automatic. So so I'm waiting on that. So I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna leave. I'm not ready to go anyway. So I go take a little break, maybe like a 30-second, 40-second break. And I go straight into the sauna. But first, when I come out, he's right there. When I come out the steam room after he left everything I won, I come out. He's right there, and I go. So I said what he said the first time. I said, "Oh man, it's hot in there." Just so that he's like, okay, whatever. He knew I was mimicking him. Now I'm going back to high school, right? This my mentality. That's why I love that. I never really left that type of mentality. I've always stayed with it in some kind of way. I've already kept that part of my personality. 'Cause you never know, we might need that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like guys, they go away from it. They get all big old, so they don't know how to go back. They don't know how to really, they really don't know how to really talk to these youngsters, because they just went beyond that. I try to stay close to everything that I've experienced in my life since the time I can remember walking, which I really don't remember. But because I have videos, I can watch it, and visualize, because I have videos of that shit. From my dad, he taped me, little baby, first year birthday party. I was sitting there, you can walk and shit. Because they said that I was spoiled. But he said that when people always carry me around and shit like that. But, so anyways, so I come out the thing when he's right there. I said, hey, man, it's hot in there. He made a little gesture. Now, when I went to the sauna, because he was by himself. Also, when I go in the sauna, these two dudes come into the wet area from the locker room. I'm from they don't know who I am. I'm from Santa Ana, nigga. I was born and raised in I was raised around some Del High, F True type Mexicans. You know what I'm saying? These cats ain't no joke, right? So That's what kind of remind me of. This what kind of remind me of like a kind of like a. But no, it would be like, but instead of like two, it would be like 30. You know, it would be 30 Mexicans, 30 essays, coming in. It won't be just no two, right? So I kind of like I give these guys some props. Like, wow, these guys really coming in. Because they don't know we in L.A. We in the hood. I mean, come on. So I give them respect. Like, wow, these guys really came in here. So the big dude, so the birth was gonna come in, but the one guy said I'm gonna stay out here. So he stayed out. Other guys stayed out. When the big dude comes in, when he comes in, he says something like, he said something to me, whatever. I said, "Oh, what's up, man? This is hot, dog, whatever." So we started talking, man. We just started talking about just whatever, It wasn't nothing to do with his. And his boy was right there. His boy was right there in the outside of the window, just to be seen. And I looked right at him. And when I'm looking at him through the window, because I'm right next to the door, right? Because it's kind of it's just one girl, one essay girl in there. I guess she's in there. They always have every single female in there, just to keep everything cool, everything. So like I don't know this shit. I'm saying I'm Santa Ana because this is '70s. This reminds me back in the cell. I'm thinking. I'm having a flashback like back in the '70s, right? These guys are no more than 22, 23. But they're no the big dude. He might have been like older though. He might have been like almost maybe 25, 26 or something like that. They look, but he's very mature. Very very intelligent. So because they don't, they're not making me feel uncomfortable as far as threatening at all. Because everybody had became so conservative. You know what I'm saying? And that's something I brought to LA when I first came back here in '98. Nobody out here was conservative, at least acting like it. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people tease me about me looking white, acting white, and stuff. So they raised their kids. All the kids were raised to be like that, to be conservative, to be proper. I wouldn't say conservative, but more like proper. So a lot of people understands that. That's why a lot of kids was getting shot up because these kids knew their rights, and these cops, all they know is shoot a nigga, But so these kids was had a voice. Sometimes we like I knew that I knew you could be dead right, So I knew that you had to come off a certain way and use. So my mother's from LA. She gave me everything about LA, what to know about LA. My dad gave me everything about the East Coast, and they raised me right there in the place where I was raised, Santa. Mom. So when they were when they were sitting there talking to me, two out there, him and there talking about. We're talking about this simple shit. But I'm looking at the dude like I'm talking about him, just to fuck with him, right? Just to let him know that, you ain't shit but a little bitch, nigga. I'm sitting there talking to your boy, not even about you, because you ain't really worth talking about. Okay? But I'm looking at you like I'm talking to you, like I'm schooling him through you. See, that's the shit they don't understand. They ain't got to that level yet, so they didn't really see that. Because they don't know who the fuck I am. And I'm not even mad. I'm not even angry. I'm thinking about it now. It's kind of coming to me now. At the time, this is what I do every day. This like simple shit. I mean, they're making it bigger than what it is. They're making me a star when I'm not even asking. I'm not even asking to be one. I'm just living life, fighting this heat. And that's what I did. But see, when you leave, listen. Whatever you do in life, I don't care what you start, what you think you started, what you might have started. If you leave that shit for a while, believe me, somebody's there to take your place. To do what? Not make it better. Not make it better, but to mess it up for you to come back to have to do it all over again. Or that's the thing about it. That's the thing about it. That's why I like Tyreek. he showed me something that I had to really think about, because at the time I was cracking up. It was funny. It was funny because the stuff that he was going through with these white supremacist people, and they're all white supremacists. They're even the ones who don't know they are. They're just raised. They're born just like you're born into the shit. So you just you might not feel the way they do, but you're in it. You're born in it. You know what I'm saying? So there's no way of escaping it. And that's what they don't seem to want to understand, because their minds ain't even on their level yet, on that type of level. But we understand, and I understood. I mean, I grew up with that. I grew up talking the stuff that he talking. I was raised up like that. Raised up talking about, and the thing about it is, there was really no talking, because we just understood. Because if we have to talk about it, somebody getting their ass whooped. So all that talking there's no talking about it, because we understood it. Everything that you're talking about with this dude and saying it, I understood. We grew up understanding that stuff, and we just left it like that. And we respected each other. If you didn't respect me, you get your ass whooped. I don't give a People think that must think that white people are just evil people that just don't. White people want to get their ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? I used to work security, right, at these bars, right, and I used to hate. Give me a job working with the hood, the most toughest gangsters, hardest gangsters, killers. I work with them all day long. I'm safe with them. Do not be having. I hate working with people who pretty much like the upper middle class. Those people, because when they get drunk, it's a done deal. The people that will hurt you in basketball, people that will hurt you in a fight, are the ones that can't fight. The ones that can't play basketball. Those are the ones who will hurt you. So when those people get drunk, they ain't got no type of skill. They ain't got no type of suave or type of how to. They will hurt you. They will hurt you real bad. So you have to understand that you can't judge things thinking that because society sees it is the way it is without experiencing. You have to experience stuff. And a lot of stuff that people say truthfully, you gotta take that stuff in consideration. Because a lot of times people take what I take, people try to take what I do and market off of it, and they give an analogy on a video or TV or whatever, or whatever, or usually on some kind of television or movie, or whatever, and they make an analogy of it, how it is, and they water it down so much there's pretty much nothing, and they take that nothing and make it real, and people believe that shit, and then they go into sight with this shit, and all came for something just nothing to do with that, whole different kind. That's what he was saying. That's what Tariq was coming at. That's what he was trying to let the people know that you don't know how devilish you really are. That's how devilish you are. You don't know how devilish you are. That's why you're laughing at the stuff that I'm saying. That's why I had to laugh, because I went through it. I knew it. Okay? I went through it. I went through that whole period. This is the 70s. This is the 80s. Those 2 decades right there was a cold decade, because a lot of stuff was hidden from it. A lot of sneaky shit was going on through those times. Through those 70s and 80s, you understand, 60s, after the 60s, there was a lot of stuff went down. A lot of stuff went down, so people went through a lot of sneaking and hiding in the 70s and 80s. The 90s came with the Rodney King thing, and that just opened everything up. OJ opened everything up, right back up. Which never left. It never left. But anyways, it's a cool game.